In this video, we're going to talk about version 2 of the Fate Mill Dice D20 Oracle from Tower House Creative. So let's get into this. Welcome to Solitary RPG. Tower House Creative is a small company selling products on Etsy, and that's where I picked this up. I'm going to have a link to their Etsy store in the description below, so if you're interested in what I'm going to be talking about, please give them a visit. But the Fate Mill Dice version 1 was this, and it's just a regular size D20, but what it has a built-in oracle. So when you ask a question in a solo game and you need a result, you just roll whatever the oracle information is, you use that to continue your story. As solo RPG gamers, we understand how oracles work. It's nothing new, but what's cool about it is it's actually included into a D20 that you can use as a regular D20 for rolling to hit or defend or whatever the game system is you're playing, but it has that built-in oracle, which I thought was a great concept. Yeah, it's easy to create charts and have lots of charts, but here's a little company that put out a D20 and it was an oracle. I just thought it was cool. Now, on version 1, this is all printed on. And one of my concerns with any printed dice is that as time goes on, you're going to wear some of that printing off. And lo and behold, the creator created version 2, which is this big beefy D20. This is a 35 millimeter D20. And now all of that printing that they did on the first one is engraved in the dice. Now, I know a little bit about creating custom dice. They're not cheap. It is a process, and I can just imagine how much the casting of this D20 cost. And it's also done with like a blue-black marbling effect, which is just a cool color effect. And I really just love this dice. Now it is a little bit big to be rolling. That might have been loud. Sorry about that. On your table when you're playing, but hey, it's a big beefy dice. Why not? But you can just see the engraving, and you got all these results. So when this arrived, it showed up in a plastic bag with some paper documentation, just like this. And I have to admit, Tower House Creative really stepped up their game. When I received my version 1 dice, came in an envelope, had some paper, photocopied paper inside of it explaining how the dice works. There was a little story, which I'll show you in just a second, in there about the dice, and a letter from the creator just thanking me for purchasing and supporting a store, plus a sticker. Now, this, when it showed up, I could have just pulled this out of the envelope, put it on a store shelf, and sold it. It is ready for retail. The owner really stepped it up. This is a hard card stock with information on the back to promote the item. Inside, you had the big chunky dice, but you had the instructions talking a little bit about the dice on a nice glossy thick paper insert. And then you had this little story kind of talking about how it all came to be. It's a little fiction story, which is just cool. And you also got this really cool sticker. I got one in the first dice. The sticker is something the creator just gives out with the purchases. And then on the back of it, there's like little information thanking for the support, which is just really cool. And that's how it showed up. And I was like super impressed. It was $25 on the Etsy shop. And again, I'm going to have a link in the description below if you're interested in purchasing one. And then you add in tax and shipping. And obviously, shipping is going to vary depending on where you live. But yeah, I think I paid a total after everything was said and done like $31 and some change. Well worth it to support a small content creator out there trying to give solo gamers a tool that we can actually use, not just another chart, but actually putting it on a D20. And it's a big beefy D20, and I just really think it's awesome. The creator's also working on a zine, which is on the back of the instructions. Just says coming soon. Doesn't give any timeline on when this zine is going to be coming out. And I looked on the website and I couldn't find anything on the website. But they're talking about a 48-page zine, kind of adventure starter, dungeon generator, and some D100 tables, which I'm going to jump on because this story, if it's any indication of how the content creator can write, I'm totally hooked because this is just a really great story that, again, sucks you in, gets you going, and that's what solo playing is all about. So that is what this video is about, is just this D20, the Fate Mill D20. If you're interested, please check the link below and then get one of your own. So thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.